Hi everyone, this is Ford 640 transmission gear assembly. What I'm going to show you in this video is the main shaft and its gears. And right now in the video you can see everything is broken apart. I put it apart, separate, disassemble everything. So why I'm making this video is basically when I took it out from the transmission this assembly, I took pictures to memorize like how it was, but when I'm ready to put it back, I forgot. And what I found out, there are many ways you can put it together incorrectly. So in this video I'm going to show you how to put it back. The reason is when you take it apart, you may not know, unless you're already familiar with this, that these all gears and everything on the shaft is a separate component. So you may think that the shaft is made of all the gears. It's not. That's not true. So what I'm showing is all separate gears right now, and I'm going to show you the sequence and direction and which side each gear will face, so you will remember. So I'll do it quickly. So starting from right to left, that's how I'm going to do. So these are the gears. These are the taper bearings. It has a thrust washer which goes behind the bearing, and this is the sleeve, goes on top of the shaft of here. So this is the last one. We're going to put it together, and the bearings, main pilot bearing goes here, which is right there with the washer. So we're going to put these things late at the end, but the way you're going to start is, so this shaft has one small end, one big end. So the way you're going to put it together is, first slide this connecting gear. The way it cannot go from this side, it's going to stuck. So this is the way it's supposed to go. You're going to rotate, align the teeth together, and so you're going to slide it like this, and it's going to getting tight when you push this direction towards the small diameter shaft. So let it sit right here. And now the second part is, you're going to take the biggest one, which has the synchronous tooth inside this side. This is a flat side, this is a tooth side. You're going to slide it like this, okay, and this is one end. That's how you're going to put it together. Now I'm going to put it like this, and the second thing goes is the synchronous connecting collar that will go slide up on it, so like this, and it's supposed to connect this slide together like left and right. Now the third step is this gear, a smaller gear, that will be slide from this side. You're going to slide it like this, and I will show you how far they need to move and where they are supposed to stay. Now next step is this gear, the cone side goes towards this small end. You're going to slide, okay, and again just keep coming out because there's nothing to block. So that's how you're going to do. Now the last step or last gear is this one. You're going to slide, come on, okay, there we go. All right, so this gear is going to stay here like this. All right, now everything is on. So make sure this collar, I may not be calling its correct name, but this is the one which makes different gears working. So if you slide up, this is a higher gear, lower gear, which is a bigger diameter or radius than this one. So this one has to be like this. Now the last step is this big bearing, the thrust shaft, thrust washer will go first, like this. Okay. This side. Show from this side. Okay. And then bearing goes this way, and then collar goes this way. So this needs to be, these bearings, not the washer. Washer doesn't need to be pressed, but this bearing needs to be pressed, and this collar needs to be or sleeve needs to be pressed on this shaft, main shaft. From this side, this bearing, this is a pilot bearing. It has a washer, so washer can slide up like this with no problem, and this bearing can also go like this. This doesn't need to be pressed. This is supposed to be coming out easily, but without any play. So it doesn't need to be pressed, which basically connect with the input shaft. So this is how you put it together. And if you, just in case if you forget, that's how you put it together. One thing is to mention, I'm going to rotate these gears so you can see better in the light. Oops. Okay, now, so this side, if you see, if I put this washer up, slide it up on the shaft, it cannot go past from this end, because there is a higher bigger diameter of the shaft, so it prevents washer to go further back. So this is the maximum. Once you put this bearing on, bearing cannot go beyond this position. So this is the place where this big gear will start or end or flush from this side. Then everything else can go this way, and it will give enough room for this synchronous gear to mash. So now it's mashing, and that's how you're going to put it together. Now you can put together incorrectly, and you will find out it's always in this gear. This gear is always connected. So that's one thing. That's all for today. Thank you.